Hey guys, this is Coach Nick with Six Sluggers Boxing. Today's going to start the series with the Philly shell. The hand is down, the chin is tucked, the body is sideways. I'm going to go over the proper posture, how to line everything up, and a lot of our options on what we can do offensively, defensively, and put it all together. Number one, this is a sideways stance. You don't want to be square. So when I'm sideways, the left shoulder is forward, the right one's in the back. The feet are on a little 45-degree angle, and when my feet are on the 45-degree angle, my upper body lines up with my feet. So the elbows are in, the shoulder's here, the hand is here, and this is going to be nice and tight, and I'm here. This hand hangs right below the belly button. Some people keep it here, some people keep it here. I hang it right in the middle, and this wants to be my general posture for this stance. Notice, besides my feet, my chin is tucked. This is not chin down, this is my face being right here. This is chin down, forward, forehead forward, chin tucked, diagonally looking up, and this is nice and tight to the face. This is the right way and the basic way of doing the stance. When you get more advanced, you can loosen up the shoulder, you can drop the hands, we could be here. Mayweather likes to stay here, and a lot of the slick fighters, they're here and relaxed, but they're able to transition. In the beginning, when you're starting out, stay nice and tight. You're making a little bit of a rectangle like this, and the chin is in the middle of that rectangle. Forehead is the closest part to this position. So let's just talk about the jab. There's always different kinds of jabs, but with this hand down, it makes even more options for the jab. So the first jab is going to come straight up from here. When I'm going straight up, it's not bringing it up and then punching. It's a diagonal from here to there. And when I'm landing with the top part of the knuckles, not the straight part of the fist, the top part of the knuckles. It's not the back of the hand like this. It's here with this part of the knuckles. If I draw a line right in my knuckles, pop, pop. And use the shoulder all the way out and back. And if you notice, the chin is down, so you're not really, I'm not just going like this. Hey, look, punch me in the face. No good. I'm here. Pop, pop. Even if I'm relaxed and the shoulder hangs low, pop. When I pop it, I just don't want to go like this with the hand and the elbow. I want to get that shoulder all the way up. Pop, pop. So the basic jab right from here, pop, pop, pop. And when I'm done, I'm in my tight position. Hit it. One. Now there's also a slipping jab. A slipping jab is really good when somebody tries to hit you with the jab at the same time. Or if you want to get a different angle, maybe you want to load up on the right hand to shoot over the top. Here's what the slipping jab looks like. So it looks similar to the regular jab, but when I do my slipping jab, I'm slipping and jabbing at the same time. Here's my center. They're punching for my center and getting off the center and hitting them at the same time. And also when I'm doing that, same deal. Chin is tucked, eyes are up. Right now, the power is on the back leg, so I'm loaded up. I can hit him with the right uppercut. I can loop the overhand. I can shoot a fast cross right to the face. And right after that, I'm also not hanging out when I'm going like this, waiting to get hit with a shot. So moving the head off to the side, pop, 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 and I'm sitting getting low. And I can stay down here and have options with the right hand. So that's the slipping jab. Another option with this is a half step. I can do a half step. Watch this front foot. I'm pushing off the back foot. Only the front foot's going to step and slide in. And if you notice what I'm doing with my foot, I'm turning it sideways. So I turn it sideways. What it does is it brings my hip, my shoulder, and my legs nice and long. So I'm not here, I'm here. I'm just getting more reach and extension on it. So I'm doing this little half step. I can come in straight here. I can slip off to the side and come here, right? But the idea is I'm not in range to land this jab, so I just need a little half a step in, but I don't want to commit to this position. So when I do this little step, half step, and I turn the foot sideways so I could push off that foot and get right back out of distance. Step, step, or I can slip off to the side, same deal. Half step, and I'm back into position. Tight, tight, tight. I'm going to do the jab to the body. So the jab to the body is really cool with the hand down position because the hand doesn't have to come from the face and then reach down. It's already here. So right from here, I just put it pretty straight and I like to sit with it if I'm in range here. But a lot of times I like to use the jab to the body from out of range. If I'm in range and I'm close and I'm trying to throw this jab to the body, they can land good, but I run the risk of being stuck like this and getting hit with the right hand, even if my chin's down. It's really risky. Somebody could shoot over the top at the same time. So I like the jab to the body with the hand down from out of range with a little bit of this half step. And I just sink my weight in. This makes a straight line to the belly button because it's already lined up on the same level. So it's just little pop, and I bend my knees and I sit into that jab to the body. So when I sit into it, it's got all my body weight getting into it, and I sink in, and I'm out. I'm hanging out here. He can't hit me, I can't hit him. Nice and far, pushing off the back leg, front foot turns sideways, jab to the body. Whether I'm getting off to the side or I'm coming straight in, pop that jab to the body right from here. It's really hard to see coming. My least favorite thing to do is flick the jab. When you flick it, it's more like a backhand. You flick, 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 flick. It doesn't really do much damage, but what it does do is it messes with the vision, it occupies the hand, it finds the target, so I'm not just slip, 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 slip. It's flick, 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 flick. It's very short range of motion, so even if they're defending, that's going to set up the big hooks to the body, overhands over the top, digs down low, because we're just drawing the defense to one area, or we're occupying the hands, and I'm over here and I'm just flick, 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 flick. Shane Mosley did this a lot, this little tap, 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 tap jab, and then just bomb people with right hands, or drew out counters, bop, 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 pull back, boom. Little simple stuff like that, but the flicking jab is a very short range of motion. My least favorite, but you're going to see that pretty often as well. Now my favorite jab out of this position is the bully jab. I call it the bully jab. Some people call it the vertical fist or the spear, whatever it is. I call it the bully jab. So check this out. I'm here. This hand is nice and tight. I'm going to make a small little slipping motion. When I take the small slipping motion, I like to point my hand and line it up with the other person's center. Now off of this, the right shoulder's forward, the left one's back. I'm going to switch the shoulders and drive the front part of the shoulder forward and to come back. When I do that, I'm going to leave the thumb vertical. When you leave the thumb vertical, it lands as a boom. It's a thud. It's not a snapping jab. It's more or less like a reverse cross. So instead of the shoulders from right to left, it's from the slipping position, the hand is down, and I switch the shoulders. And you got a lot of power out of that because of the core, hips, and legs off of the slip, but you also get a lot of power. It's vertical, and it hits the sensitive parts of the face. What I try to do is put my middle of my knuckle right here on the mustache. So when that happens, it hits somebody in the mouth, the chin, the lips, the nose, the very sensitive parts of the face right over here. And it's hard to see it coming because it's coming from down here. So I'm slipping here, bang, and I stick it right in the middle part of the face, and that shit hurts.